Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video. And today we are reviewing the new Black Series Classic Clone Wars, the 03 Clone Wars carded Mace Windu. And, yep, this is definitely my favorite Mace Windu figure. I said that about the Grievous that they did also for the Tartakovski Clone Wars carded stuff, but yeah. Easily, like no contest. That's the coolest Mace Windu, in my opinion, that they've done so far. I kind of hope that at some point Hasbro does the other characters they did in VC in Black Series and vice versa, because they didn't do the new Tartakovsky Grievous in VC, and the VC Grievous mold is really, really awesome, and I think will translate very well, much like the Black Series mold did. And I would love to see them do this in 3 3/4 scale also for my VC collectors out there, because this is a really, really good Mace. Anyway, you got that awesome artwork there of Mace from the animated series right there on front. There's the clone helmet from that classic Clone Wars card back. On the back, you got some words and things with Grievous and some awesome sketch art from the series. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here he is. Got an... Oh, this time it's taped down. I was struggling with the Grievous in the last video that we did. Yeah, that time it's taped down. Goodness. That's funny. So there you go. When you get to your Mace, you just know that that's taped down. There, yeah. This Mace looks awesome. I like how he's got different colored boots from the last Mace Windu figure they did. Of course, now he's got the utility belt here. He's got his that upper torso armor that the Jedi Knights had in that series, and of course in the canonical Clone Wars series. Looks like they just reused the one from... I want to say this is the one that they had on Anakin. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. And of course he's got the comm gauntlet right here, the other gauntlet right here. But other than that, it's not armored up the rest of the way, just right there below the elbow. He does have his Jedi robes on. Now, I don't believe these are removable because this chest piece isn't removable, so these robes are fixed to this figure, and just like, you know, you would expect, he can hold his lightsaber, which we saw he was very powerful with and without his lightsaber in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars series. I mean, dude was just fist-fighting battle droids, not just regular battle droids, super battle droids, just blowing them apart with his fists. Super awesome, really cool. The Mace Windu action in that show was incredible, just to showcase just how crazy powerful Mace Windu is as a Jedi Master. Plus, I mean, we did see him in Revenge of the Sith walk in with 3 other Jedi Masters, and then after they went very quickly, he just soloed Darth Sidious the rest of the way through, and had Anakin not interfered, probably would have taken him. So there's that. He is fully articulated. Head is on a ball joint, and then his neck is connected into a ball joint into that torso. Fully articulated shoulders, single jointed elbows, wrist joints, waist, hips, double jointed knees, ankles, and mostly they did use the previous Mace Windu mold. I mean, they did add this torso piece on top with of course the robes. They changed the forearms. Other than that, though, it's pretty much the same mold. So very, very similar, and it's not really like they had to change a whole lot of things. That face sculpt is just fantastic looking. You can remove the blade from his lightsaber hilt and plug his lightsaber hilt directly onto his belt. There is a little notch right there for you to peg that on, so you can plug it onto his belt just like he had it in the show, or have him wielding it because, you know, he's Mace Windu, and he looks awesome with that very noticeable purple blade. I'm so glad that that Sam Jackson asked for that because it's such an awesome color. It's definitely my favorite color. So seeing a purple lightsaber is just so awesome. As a Star Wars fan, as a fan of the color purple. And here he is next to the previous Black Series Mace Windu figure, which was released in Phase 3 and on that 50th Lucasfilm Phantom Menace card back. As you can see, this Mace Windu has the full Jedi robes. Okay, so here he is next to the other Mace, as we see him in Attack of the Clones. There he is with that awesome, awesome purple lightsaber as well. So you can just see and compare. All right, robed, classic Jedi robed Mace Windu versus Clone Wars General Mace Windu. Again, both figures are really, really great. At this point, it's all about preference. Do you like him in this outfit more? Or do you like him in this outfit more? I personally like him in this outfit more. I love the Jedi General hybrid of that robes and hybrid of that armor look that they had in both the Tartakovsky series and the canonical Clone Wars series. And we did see him wear armor like this in the canonical Clone Wars series as well. So I love how this blends those two awesome concepts together very beautifully here into this figure. It translated so well, in my opinion. So this is definitely my favorite Mace Windu figure, period. I love it. They did such an awesome job on it. I hope Hasbro does more of the Tartakovsky Clone Wars stuff because a lot of those character designs were really awesome. It's definitely my favorite in 3/3 scale, so I'm just going to go ahead and say in Black Series, I want shirtless Kit Fisto because that was the shirtless, shredded Kit Fisto from when he dives in at Mon Cala in that one of those earlier scenes of the Clone Wars series. It might have been even that first sequence of Clone Wars scenes in that show. That's one of my favorite Kit Fisto action figures in 3/3 scale. So I hope maybe we get something like that in the future if they do more Tartakovsky Clone Wars figures. Other than that, the character I would say is top of the list for both VC and Black Series, and they continue to do these characters, is Dirge. We need a Dirge in Black Series. We have Dirge in 3/3 scale, but we need a Dirge in Black Series. We need a Dirge in Vintage Collection. He is in canon once again. He debuted in the Dr. Aphra comics somewhat recently for his return to canon. It wasn't quite the glorious return to canon that we thought it would be, but knowing that he is canonical once again and still out in the Star Wars universe is a big win, I think, for Star Wars fans, especially for fans of that Clone Wars series where he debuted. So, yeah, Hasbro, we need a Dirge. Get us a Dirge in Black Series. Get us a Dirge in VC. That would be something totally worthy of the deluxe packaging line. So hopefully maybe sometime soon we get that. But whenever those announcements are made, you'll know when we know because we'll make that announcement. And speaking of announcements, make sure you're going to rebelscum.com every single day for daily posts and announcements and news. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow us on social media, turn on notifications so you don't miss reviews like this one right here. Make sure you go to rebelscumshop.com for all kinds of awesome swag and merch like the shirt I'm wearing today. And that's it. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.